Oh, I just wanted to connect with you because I have been watching movies more than normal.
Mm-hmm.
No, so for like 20 years, I wasn't watching anything new unless it was a cartoon.
Uh-huh. For the kids, huh?
Yeah, just for the kids, pretty much. Like, what did I see? I don't remember if I saw any movies in between 2010 and 2025.
Anyway, they were bad. They were bad movies. So you
I
miss nothing.
probably didn't
You
miss
you miss
anything.
nothing. No, no. In pandemic times, there were many good movies, but nobody saw them. There's
Oh,
one that Nicolas Cage. It's called Pig. It's very good, weird movie. Very good,
okay.
weird movie. Pig. He just called
Okay,
Pig.
I think I need to make a. Do you ever take a notepad to the movie theater? You
No,
ever,
no,
no?
no, no.
Like you can keep on.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like I need to take notes.
I was watching a movie that ¿cómo se llama? The Waking Life. Waking Life. I haven't seen it since
Oh,
it released in 2001,
that's the
2001.
one with the cartoon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like a psychedelic trip. Hmm.
Yes, and I was watching it, and I was like, I remember everything, almost everything. And it's not like a movie that I like love or anything like that, but I remember almost everything.
That's pretty funny.
Uh,
I don't-
I don't know. For movies, I have good memories. For anything else, nah, no. I forget
Okay,
immediately. But
hold
for
on.
movies, I
So my son's
remember.
yelling at me. Pause 1 second. Coming back.
Okay.
I'm on a Zoom.
20 minutes later.
Okay. I don't really remember a lot of things about movies, but I'm gonna plug in my phone. Um, but I want to talk about this stupid movie I saw yesterday while it's fresh in my memory, though.
Mhm.
This Evil Dead thing. Okay, I got
Mm.
excited for a second. At the beginning, I thought like maybe it had potential to be like a decent movie with the boat and everything.
Do you watch the last one, the Rise?
No, that's a problem. I didn't see it. How was that one?
I love Rise. Rise, I love.
Okay, so I should have seen Rise. Rise
Rise.
is good.
Rise was
And
the
who
one.
directed it?
Uh, Lee Cronin is the guy that makes the last movie,
Mhm.
last mummy movie. That one is very bad, but the Rise is very good.
So what was the deal? They had a different director for this one?
Everyone is new director.
Why?
No, I think that's good. I think that's good because
Okay, but
you see, I always believe that Evil Dead, the first ones, same director, huh? Primeras tres, Sam Raimi. Okay,
yeah.
that's was the old stuff, huh? But the thing about them was like no money, good ideas, independent, all that stuff. That was a good thing about Evil Dead.
Yeah, because they
So,
had to work with like their limited resources
and
and make it as
oh,
fucking cool as they could, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. See, all imagination, right?
Right.
So I believe that the new ones, the idea, this is what I think. That was the idea, but new director every time. O sea, somebody new with interesting ideas do I nibble that one? And that like, ¿cómo le dicen los gringos? A showcase. Showcase that you're a good director,
Yeah.
and then you go and do other things. And that's
Okay.
what I think Evil Dead movies, new Evil Dead movies are about. And it's been good. The first two are good. The
Okay. What was the order? Because I know like 1, 2, Army Darkness,
it's
and
Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, Dead by
Army.
Law, and then Army, and then is the new ones is Evil Dead. It's just called Evil Dead, but it's from
Yes.
2013,
Okay, I missed that. See, I missed
2013.
Red, I missed Rise, and I just
That
went
that
straight to
one
Burn.
that one is not that good.
Evil Dead.
The Evil Dead, the remake, but it's very well shot and a lot of
Is it
interesting
funny?
things.
Did it have
No, it's not
humor?
funny. It's horror, just
I
horror.
know, but Evil Dead 2 and
Yeah,
Army
yeah, yeah,
Darkness
yeah.
was
Yeah,
funny.
I know.
I
But
was trying. I was hoping for some
I don't know
funny.
why they are taking out the fun. I don't know
Okay.
why, but they're like that. And that one is okay, But Evil Dead Rise, I didn't want to see it. I see the trailers
Uh-huh.
in TV and YouTube and like that, and
And you're like, no.
it looks very generic to me, very generic. So I didn't want to see it. The Rise
But
one,
which one? Rise.
Rise, and then I went to a cinema with a friend of mine. We were going to see another movie, and then there was no places, and then we watched this one because
And you're like, oh, I'm so
and
glad I
I
did.
didn't want to see it, and it was great. For me, it's great. Rise is very good, and it's almost the same movie as this one, the new one. It's also a family trap.
Okay.
It's the same.
Okay. I could probably talk about this for like 2 hours. I don't like how the family goes into that decrepit home.
Mhm.
They don't look like they belong there. If they look like shabby and wretched, like the family was poor, or like the house doesn't fit.
Yeah,
Or you know how like Evil Dead, they go and they're going to a cabin and
yeah,
it's like
but
an
they
old, and
rented.
they know they're going to a shitty
Uh-huh.
place.
And they rated. It's rented. It's Airbnb
Yeah,
compare.
I
Yeah,
just I
yeah.
didn't feel really comfortable with those nice, clean people being in
Mhm.
an ugly,
Yeah,
old, shabby house.
it's a dialogue, no? A dialogue thing. They say this is the house that they left it to
The kid, and
the
he
kid,
left it
right?
like in shambles.
Yeah, in shambles. But yes, it's weird, no?
It was kind of weird.
That's weird. But
So I wasn't comfortable from the beginning.
they
Like,
say it is the ¿cómo se llama? Vacation home.
it was a terribly ugly vacation.
Terrible. Yeah. But if it's a horror movie, it has to look creepy.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that
That is fine. But it just like, where did they get the food, and like who, like, did the plumbing even work? I'm not
well?
sure.
Not sure.
See?
Uh,
Okay, see,
uh,
these take away from like the story for me. And
mhm,
then the dad, I really wanted to believe, like, how you could see in his eyes, like he just wasn't exciting, the
mhm,
dad. And then when
mhm.
he became straight demon, I'm like, okay, well, was he already a zombie? Like, his son tried to grab him in the funeral home and he wasn't even like that scared.
Yes, the thing in there's always that like in all the Evil Dead, the difference, no, is very big. When they are human beings, they're like cherry people, happy and all that, and then they become the demons, and then there's like the discrepancy, no?
They
And here it doesn't happen. Yeah.
No, I don't know. It wasn't believable. And then it was like the club. They went from that pretty cool scene in the water. I thought that was pretty good.
Mm.
When they pulled out his body
That's
and
from Evil Dead Rise. There was a in the end. There's a dead eye in the river, so that's why it starts in the river.
oh, no, she not. No, she. Okay, I don't have headphones. I'll just turn it down. Sorry. Okay, so what happened? Wait, Evil Dead Rise, they were in the river?
Yeah, in the end, there's a dead eye in the river, and that's the one that stars in this movie.
Okay, like
The
that
beginning.
lady.
The beginning. Yeah, that
But
lady.
she
Yeah.
did another murder right before that. Like it started off, there were two murders, right?
It just to show a lot of murder. That's the only reason. That's the
I
only
know,
reason.
but is there no connection? Did he unleash those demons with
No. She
they're
is
just
a
there?
dead eye. Well, they are already unleashed in the. You have to watch Rise. Rise is good.
Okay.
Rise is good movie. This is
Okay, well then I'm gonna probably just have to watch that one because I felt frustrated that it like didn't. I didn't feel like no me llené like like a cool horror movie. I wasn't
Mhm,
filled with the spirit of like
mhm.
they
No,
didn't.
and I think it's very generic. It's very generic movie, and that's terrible because Evil Dead is never generic. Because Evil Dead is interesting shots, interesting stuff.
There were a couple,
Cool.
like when she was crawling through the house, I was like, okay, that's good. And then she had to hide in that room. I
Mhm,
thought that was pretty good.
mhm.
And I thought the car, and it reminded me of Deadpool too, with the
Yeah,
Honda Odyssey.
you
That was a
see,
great
yeah, it's a good
scene
scene, but we already watched it and very recently, very recently. So what
in
was
Deadpool.
this?
Hmm.
And I think
The
in
scissors
Deadpool,
were good, the little scissors.
yeah, I think in Deadpool is better the scene.
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yes.
Yeah, I
That,
actually saw that with my
uh-huh,
son like last year,
uh-huh.
and I like that part. I loved
Yeah.
the Honda, and I have had 2 Honda Odysseys, so I felt pretty connected to the van.
He's but he's ¿cómo se llama? A little bit unreal, no? O
Wait, who's
sea,
the name of the guy who's in Deadpool? Is that Ryan Reynolds?
yeah,
I don't even want to say that because I feel like I shouldn't like him.
Deadpool. Well,
Yeah,
a lot
right.
of people like him. I don't know. Those characters in comic books, I don't like very much because they're very. ¿Cómo dicen los gringos? One note. They're one note. They only
Okay.
do one thing, and that's all.
Or maybe
I
they
don't like them
should
that much.
just do one thing
Oh.
because I don't like seeing these characters out of their character. Like, remember, okay, I shouldn't, I'm not going to talk about Odyssey because my kids are home and they don't want any spoilers.
And they're exciting. They're excited.
The
About the
kids?
Odyssey, yeah.
Well,
No?
they like, one of them read the book.
Okay. I
And
haven't
then
read it. I tried to read it, and it was one of those like the translate. It's like
I heard it was in poet, like in the English, the way it was written. I heard it has like poetry, like it's actually like 8 bars of rhyme throughout the entire thing.
yes, but I didn't even get to the goddamn book. I didn't get to it. It's one of those that it gets has like more than 100 pages before of
Yeah.
the historians
Okay.
talking about it and all that type of stuff. And I was reading that, and I was like, goddamn it, let me read the story. That's what I came here for. And I didn't get. I get bored with the historians talking about it, and I didn't read it.
That's pretty funny because yeah, the girls have been listening to it. So in the car, a couple times I've been hearing, some of the stories. And if you know anything about like Greek mythology, then it's like kind of interesting. But I don't think it's necessary to read it before the movie.
No,
You just
and it is a Nolan movie. It's not a epic or anything like that. I think it is a Nolan movie. I think it looks like all his movies and talk about the things he always talk about. So it shouldn't be the Odyssey. It's a Nolan movie. That's all.
okay. It's a Nolan movie.
Yeah, there's a lost man, and he's not only lost. ¿Cómo se llama? Demographically or the
Yeah,
place
in
that
his mind
he's lost
and
in
out
his
at
heart
sea.
and everything. It's the same movie. He always do the same thing. So it's not the Odyssey. It's another movie. That's what it is. And it has good things. Good things.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was like some stuff I was like, oh, this is cool. This is pretty interesting. And I didn't even realize. I thought it was. This is really embarrassing, but I thought for a second it was Brad Pitt, right?
Brad
I
Pitt.
didn't realize it was Matt Damon, and I
Brad
don't
Pitt
like Matt.
is Achilles, no? Achilles in the other one.
I don't
What's
know.
it called? Brad Pitt is Achilles in a movie. I don't know. Troy.
Okay,
Troy.
yeah, but I didn't even realize it was Matt Damon. Even though it is Matt Damon, it looks like Matt Damon. It's Matt Damon. I didn't register it was Matt Damon until like halfway through, and then I was
All I see was
okay.
Matt.
They put a stop. No Odyssey. Just go back to
No,
Evil
I
Dead.
see. See, well, there. Okay.
Okay, back to
Yeah.
Evil Dead. Okay, I'm just like 5 minutes and I gotta go. I gotta go to the beach.
Mhm.
And the dog thing, that was crazy. When he stabbed the dog
No
under
more
the table.
Odyssey. No more.
No, Odyssey's over. We're
Okay,
gonna have to go
this
back
is the
to it.
other dog. The other dog.
Yeah.
Well, that dog.
Yeah, I have a lot to say about, but we can't. Not
Mhm.
until they see it. They're gonna go see it. Yeah, the dog under the table.
Yes.
How'd you feel
I
about
don't know.
that?
It's one of those they want to shock you. It's like I was trying to make people watch the thing, the John Carpenter thing,
Okay.
but I know they are not gonna like what happens to the dogs in the movie because a lot of dogs get murdered or something like that, and then I warn them. Watch the thing. It's a very good movie, but something happened to dogs, so nobody wants to watch it.
That's interesting because just this morning I said I'm used to seeing. It's funny how you can watch all these things happen to humans. Like their eyes get cut off, her face with whatever. It's gross and their bodies are torn apart. But as soon as you attack a dog, it's like, oh, you're going in another direction.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think they want to shock you. That's
They
the
did.
idea.
It's
That's the idea.
yeah, they do fine. Fine. Do that.
Yes, but when they just want to shock you, and there's not a lot of interesting ideas in the movie or something like that, I think it's hollow. It
It
doesn't work.
is.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, because it wasn't cohesive with like anything else. It was just like, okay, we're gonna attack the dog. And then what? And then the dog is a zombie too? And then the dog tried to attack? And it was like a mountain lion? I don't understand. Was there a
But
mountain lion?
I try to remember. Yeah.
I
In
think there
Evil
was like
Dead,
a mountain lion in
in
this
Evil,
last one. When she goes outside, did she get attacked?
no, and the guy that shot himself 3 times.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Three times, but then the other
It looked
that
like Frankenstein with the little piece right here.
yes, but then the other that the girlfriend,
Hmm.
she get her head destroyed, but she doesn't rise again. Do you notice?
Yeah, but then
She should be able to do. The other guy shoot himself 3 times. She should be walking without a head.
and then well, she was the one who had the seat in her face, and then she
Yeah.
walked through the door, and then that came out.
And she drinks the candle.
Why did they? Oh yeah, that was exciting. I was like, oh, that would be. I didn't even remember what I said, but that was
That's a
funny.
scene. That's a scene to make posters and shock you again. That's the type of thing that is only for that.
I know, but you're right. But then where's the substance? Like it's shocking. It's cool scene and everything. But then how does it? Like that guy, like he was the main guy, that white boy.
The
He had
suspense.
nothing to him. He wasn't interesting or cute or funny or like he was the most plain, boring.
The point of the
person.
movie is the substance supposedly is the aggressive boyfriend, and that you have to
He
get
wasn't
out.
even that mean.
That
He
you
was
have to
bad. Like
get out of the abusive relationship. Is that's the idea? That's the idea. I think.
I guess so, but he didn't even seem that cruel. He just seemed like an asshole in the club,
Yeah,
They didn't.
but
And then she's like, he put boiling water on me. It's like, well, we didn't know that
yes, that
before.
is very late in the yeah. It's
Why do you bring it up now after he got attacked by that deadite in the car? And that was fine, like when he crashed. But it was too intense for nothing, for a fight at the club.
And remember that I gets his head torn off,
Right.
and still alive.
Yeah, that was
So
crazy. It was like hanging
how
backwards.
how the other one without a head doesn't do anything anymore? Should be able to.
You bring up a really good point, but like, do these people when they write the movie, are they like talking about every scenario? I mean, don't you
I
think
don't
that
know.
in the writers' room that they should discuss these things?
Well, I don't know if they do. I don't know.
I think
I have
obviously
no
they
idea.
skipped a step because I just was really frustrated with like, okay, is this going from like a cool independent horror film to like a Hollywood club scene? Like that was dumb. I didn't like that.
Yeah, but I remember I watched a commercial in Instagram about Evil Dead chili dog, and it was an advertising about the movie, using the movie to sell you a chili dog in the cinema. And
Is
I
this
was
real?
yeah, I see it. I saw it, and then I was like, now Evil Dead is selling
Chili dogs.
burritos or something like that, and I was like, that's weird because Evil Dead was never a commercial thing. It was a weird thing, a weird thing for weird dudes that like to watch weird movies, no? And now he's selling hot dogs and stuff like that. It's weird. It's a strange timeline, like they say. A lot of weird things have happened.
I guess you're right. I didn't know that. And they didn't advertise any chili dogs yesterday. I'm not sure if I would buy it.
No, and think about it, a chili dog or Evil Dead chili dog is kind of weird, no? Weird idea. Somebody is gonna.
But like, what would make it special?
No, nothing. That's the thing. That's the thing too. It's only a chili dog, but you say it's Evil Dead. I don't know why. Pero they were
We need
selling a
to
chili
find
dog.
that. You need to find that and like post that up here, you know?
It was an advertising, and it was weird stuff.
Okay, well, and then it just went that, and then it was like a big struggle. I was pretty excited when she took out the weed whacker, and I'm like, okay, are we gonna go now full on Bruce Campbell? You're gonna be combined with a tool, and then you're gonna rip everybody apart. But she ripped up the lady in the bathtub, but then she came back.
Yeah, but also there's a very famous zombie movie that's called Brain Dead.
Okay.
Peter Jackson is the director, the one of the Two Towers and Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
yeah.
It's a very good, funny. That one's a comedy with zombies. It's very good. In the end, there's this guy, and to kill all the zombies, he grabs one of those two.
A weed whacker?
Yeah. And then when I see in this one, I said, they're ripping off Brain Dead, and I was like, you're ripping off other things. This is Evil Dead. You
This
should be.
tool has already. Maybe they should just go back to the chainsaw.
Maybe
Because like
there's a joke in there that she's pulling a wire, huh? And there's the chainsaw and another thing, and the chainsaw doesn't come, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like, okay, aren't you just gonna get the chainsaw? And then it was like in her face for so long. They just had to do it. I guess it was just necessary. I'm glad I saw it, but now I want to see Evil Dead Rise.
I think Rise is better. And also in Rise, there's new things to the mythos. There's like new things. It's not only the Necronomicon. There's other things that are interesting. And in this one, is the dagger. The new thing is
You're
the
right.
dagger.
Like it could have been the pen or the dagger, and the dagger was small, and the dagger was like not interesting. It didn't look like a magical dagger, or like.
I think that's the joke, no? That it doesn't look interesting. That's the idea, no? It's a joke.
I don't know if anyone will ever know, or will we know? I don't know.
I think it is that, but I'm not sure. but I think that's the idea.
Okay, well that was interesting.
It's a
Yeah, it was
terrible
just
idea.
like a little. I know, but it just didn't really have any resolve. Like, did the dagger stop it? Did they stop the spells, or is there going to be more spells and there's more deadites and they're all unleashed? It was, and then how does she even get to the cops? You know, after all that at the very beginning.
No, what's she going to say?
What's going on?
Yeah, but that
like, why did they even have to go to the cops? I mean, could the cops have just like they didn't call at the beginning? How did the cops find them at all?
Because of
went
the
from zero
burning,
to
no?
cops, like zero
the
to
burning, no? Because the house was burning, so somebody must have called them.
But there was nobody there. They were in the middle of nowhere. It just kind of confused me, like that everybody's so calm. But then, okay, so I started watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2017. Did you see that?
There's been like a million of those. I don't know.
Okay, 2013. It was like a remake. And the same thing. I just was so frustrated during the whole movie. But there was a lot of good gore, but it was just it didn't make sense, you know.
Look, in Evil Dead, there's a lot of good Evil Dead movies. And in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think there's one.
Like the first one.
The first one.
And that's it.
And maybe there's interesting things in other ones, but
no.
So it's not a how they call it, a franchise.
Yeah, I'm frustrated. Like watching new movies, like I just want to see a movie that's good from the beginning to the end. You know, like we saw Streets of Fire last week. You've seen Streets of Fire?
Yeah, I've seen.
It's good from the beginning to the end. It's fun. And I don't like that there's no humor. Like I saw that They Will Kill Us. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Okay, another day. But that was funny. It was like horror, gore, good story, good cinematography, and it had humor. And it didn't take itself too seriously.
I hear there is like a graphic novel come to life.
Yeah,
It
kind of.
sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah. Go see that one. I'm gonna have to go, and we're going to the beach.
Mhm.
But I feel like if you have time, we'll just have a little debrief of films because my brain is just going all ADHD all the time, and I'm like, how do you make any fucking sense of this stuff?
No, and didn't have make any sense of that stuff. It didn't
Okay,
happen. No.
I guess there's no way to make sense of.
It doesn't make sense. That's the explanation.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Then I don't feel so stupid.
No,
Yeah.
and the scene you missed,
The last post
the
credit
last
scene.
is idiotic, stupid. It doesn't make sense. It negates all the other evil deaths because if the deadites can return in every minute, they have to be killed with that dagger, a specific dagger. So all the deadites that Ash have killed, they return later. So
They're not
he has
supposed
done
to.
nothing. He has done nothing. He kills them, but they will return sometime in the
So
future.
they're just basically forever. They're eternal.
They're eternal.
They should just call them Evil Dead Eternity. I
Yeah,
mean,
and it is ridiculous because it's supposed you are invaded by an alien force, ¿verdad?
okay.
A demon or something like that. Okay, but they destroy your body, so they don't possess you anymore. There's nothing to possess. No, that's the idea.
That makes sense.
That's the idea. So now turns out that the body can recreate itself somehow, and they return just like that. So it makes no sense.
I know. It's like, where's the obstacle?
Yeah,
There's no obstacle.
It's ridiculous, but they did it. But in a very late post-credit scene, so they're going to forget it. Nobody saw it anyway. Only me. Nobody saw it, so they're going to
I
forget it.
left after the grandma.
Yeah, no, but see, there was no reason to stay, but I stayed. I was like turning on the phone and things like that, and I saw it, and I was like, I should have seen it. It's ridiculous, ridiculous. You miss
Like
nothing.
maybe your life would have been better if you didn't see it.
Yeah, but I don't know
Oh,
about
no,
that.
just
But
kidding. No,
I
it's
don't
just...
know. There's so much, but ridiculous, ridiculous.
All right. Well, it is really stupid. What's next? What are you going to see this week?
Nothing this week. I
You
don't
don't have
think so.
anything? Did you see Disclosure Day?
Yes, I see it. Do
I
you
didn't
like
see
it?
it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I saw Minions versus Monsters. Did you see that?
I don't see the minions. Interesting creatures. They're
No, it was like an homage to film. Like they brought in like Singing in the Rain and like the studios and making movies. Like they tried to not funny.
Not funny. No,
No, not
it
funny.
didn't work.
It didn't work because I just wanted to be funny and like the monsters to do something, and it was just too much. Like we know so much about film, you know. Okay, I gotta go. It's good to see you, primo.
You what?
Okay, we'll see what happens.
Have fun on the beach.
I will. Okay, bye. Later, skater.